Larry the Chessperado Cohen here again, bringing you more chess oddities, chess intricacies, and chess laughs. Today I want to talk about an oddity I call the chess vacation. Basically, this is a vacation centered around a chess tournament. Things are starting to get back to normal in the world. More countries are opening up. We're coming up on summer, and summer means vacation. A chess vacation is like a chess game. You got to study and plan. Study and planning, very important. Chess vacation requires you to find a tournament somewhere you want to travel to play in. It could be local, like a staycation as they call it, or it could be somewhere else. I've gone to a number of different countries, over half the different states in the U.S. for chess tournaments. And one of the best things about a chess vacation is that you get to, of course, play chess in a hopefully a fun chess tournament, and you also get to do vacation-y stuff, tourist attractions and the like. As I said, planning is very important. Like any vacation, you need to plan out what sort of activities you are interested in doing besides, of course, the chess. You need to plan as far as your travel, your flights, or if you happen to be fortunate enough to be somewhere close, your driving specifications, or maybe the train. You have to figure out where you're staying. Staying at the hotel or location of the tournament, staying somewhere nearby, staying somewhere not so nearby, depending on also where else you want to go and see things at. The last, of course, probably requires you to also look into a vehicle rentals. Having said all that, I would like to also point out, though, that there's always the possibility that wherever you're at might have a very good public transportation system. I've twice now gone to play the Malta Open in Malta. They have a very good bus system on the islands. Runs regularly, runs through 11 p.m. With a regular schedule. Malta Open is usually held the third week of November. It's off the coast of North Africa, about I think it's 100 miles south of Sicily. So the weather there is rather on the warm side at that time of the year. It's it's right about the point where the water's just a little too cold to actually go swimming in the Mediterranean. To give you an idea about that. That particular tournament is a 9-round event, but it's held over 7 days. So that made it good for me because it was simple to travel take an overnight flight or just a regular flight from here in the States to Malta. That way, since the tournament didn't start until Sunday evening, that gave me time to recover from jet lag, and of course the flight back, I got the time change to compensate for that. The one good thing about the Malta Open is, unlike many European tournaments, they usually ran their rounds at 5 p.m. Most of the European tournaments, if you're looking at a European tournament, recognize the fact that generally they're going to maybe be starting their games at 1 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon. Unlike here in the States, they don't do a lot of the evening play. It's usually play during the day. So that may make it a little harder for you to arrange for doing the touristy activities, except maybe on a free day, whether it's a free day in the middle of the tournament or a free day where you arrange to have extra days besides the chess tournament to do the touristy stuff. So that's an important thing to remember about any sort of a chess vacation as well. So you want to plan as far as your travel, plan as far as your stay, plan as far as your activities. Now, as I mentioned, it's a chess vacation. That means it also revolves around the chess tournament. So you also need to check out the tournament itself as far as, like I mentioned, the round times and also any other factors. It's a good thing to do is to contact the organizer. Most organizers are very willing to communicate with you, explain and answer any questions you might have. I point this out as far as checking out a tournament because I once went to a tournament without checking out the details of the event itself. That tournament had 100 players, was a 9-round event, one game a day, but they used a thing called degrading accelerated pairings. Look it up. I'm not about to explain it. I have no intention actually of going back to that event because of that pairing system, which is a weird system. It supposedly, I believe, was meant to improve the chances of norms in an event, especially a large player event, which 100 players is not a large player event, believe me. It's not something you need to do any type of accelerated pairings for like 4 or 5 rounds, which is what this did. So you have to plan everything, plan your flights. It is also, if you're flying, planning on your flights is important because you've got to remember there's always the possibility of delays or cancellations. I've twice going to chess tournaments had flights canceled on me. Once they got me a super early morning flight, so I was still able to play in the event. And once it was just impossible and I had to withdraw from the event. That is another reason for communicating with the organizer. So if something bad like that happens, you can contact them. You know, they won't pair you, and you should be getting a refund as a result as well. But you always have to plan and study as far as how you're going to handle everything, as far as the emergencies that may happen, as far as your plans for while you're wherever you're at, and finally just figuring out everything that's involved. A chess vacation can be a good and fun event, and at other times you can find yourself with unexpected problems. That's why it's very important. I guess I can't stress this enough. Very important to study and plan what may or may not happen for any particular event you plan on traveling to for just any tournament, but especially for a chess vacation where you're planning not just for the chess tournament, but also for the other activities you may want to do. So that's it. Goodbye, good luck, and good chess.